Yo, what's up guys, kikosuarez here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today, this is the match preview for Real Madrid versus Real Valladolid at home. This is our season debut at home at the Santiago Bernabeu. Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrygo, they will all play today. Sadly, Jude Bellingham will not be there. But these are my predictions, the way that I see we should be able to play and the way we should do. Before we go into the video, I just want to talk about very briefly about Barcelona Athletic Club. Really, really good game. If you haven't seen my shorts on my TikToks, just to give you an idea, I do believe Barcelona is looking mean. They're looking like business this year. Hansi Flick is getting the best out of his squad. Rafinha played an amazing game. Lamine Yamal, again, looks like a diamond in the rough, looks like a future star for Barcelona. And overall, they just play really, really well. Also, Lewandowski, he might end up being Pichichi this season. I'm not gonna lie. He's playing in a way that, again, like I said last season for Barcelona, you need to feed your man. You need to find your striker, not the other way around. More when it's of the profile of a Lewandowski. What I mean by that is you don't want a Haaland, for example, be dropping back, having to pick your players, having to pick the passes just to get involved in the play and try to do something in the game. No, you want Haaland to be at the end of the attack, getting the balls and just having to take 1 to 2 touches and get ready to finish the play, right? That's exactly what's going on with Barcelona, in my opinion. Lewandowski yesterday had like 3 chances and they were finding him every single time. If you can do that in the length of a whole season, bro, he's bound to score more than 25 goals. All competitions. I don't know about the league in itself or anything, but he's already, I think, in the top of the table for Pichichi, which is crazy. Now, second point, Manchester City looking scary. What they did yesterday against Ipswich Town is insane. Starting losing in the first 7 minutes to then in the next 20 already being up 3-1. Then finishing the game with Haaland scoring a hat trick and looking at your bench and bringing on your treble winning captain Ilkay Gundogan after Barcelona and the fiasco happened. That is insane. We really need to be careful with them and keep an eye on them for the whole season because we're bound to play them. We're bound to play them in the Champions League at one point or another, just because they're too good not to make it far enough into the Champions League to not cross our path, unless he's all the way into the final, which would be crazy. Arsenal looking good. They finally got their ghost of their shoulders with beating Aston Villa, which I really thought that Aston Villa would at least get a draw at home, but that's what happens when like you don't score the chances that you should score, and Arsenal plays the way that they play. But overall, they're looking good. I still think sorry for that. I still believe that they're one piece away from really, really being contenders in all competitions. That's just a just non giving a fuck striker, like I said in my last video, like a Victor Osimhen is on the table. If Victor Osimhen was to sign for Arsenal, I gotta rearrange my predictions and everything I like. But as of right now, I still feel like they're just a little pick down everything else. I'm doing my picks on Instagram and Twitter if you have yet to follow me. And also, thank you very much for the people that have been going on my lives on TikTok. I really, really appreciate it. We went up like 15 subscribers, 20 subscribers yesterday, really, during the Barcelona game, which I really, really appreciate you guys. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I really, really want you to just hit that little button. It really helps me out. But now, we got all those topics out of the way. I don't think I forgot anything. If I did, I'm sorry. But you can just go watch my little shorts. They give you like capsules of everything that's going on in the world of football. But besides that, let's jump into today's game. Real Madrid versus Valladolid. Real Valladolid is a team that just got promoted. They were second place in La Liga Hyper Motion, the second division of Spain. And I had the pleasure to meet their social media guy because of my work with La Liga. And overall, they look like a really good team. They look like they might mean business and stay up this season. Overall, they play really good football, very attacking football. But as we know, that gets all of the table whenever in La Liga, a team plays Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid. Because they don't play to win, they play to not lose. Which is a more than respectable way of seeing it. Because if you know that this match, you weren't really accounting for 3 points in this game at the end of the season, if you're able to get one, that is a big thing. That gives you a cushion of of your plans for the future. So I'm not expecting much. If we go to see their first lineup and just their overall performance, I think they won. Yeah, they won against Espanyol, the other newly promoted team, which at that point they played with Einingo, Perez, Sanchez, Boyomo, and Rosa in the back, and Yaye Perez, Comer, Amala, Moro, and Sila. Now, when it comes down to me, I really don't know any of these guys. So let's just go back season and let's go to the 23-24 season. Their top goal scorer was Sergio, or their best player was Sergio Escudero. The top goal scorer was Sila, who got an assist, and then the top assist was Ivan Sanchez. Ivan Sanchez, I didn't even see him in the lineup, did I? Yeah, Ivan Sanchez didn't even play, so he might have left. And Diade and Sila is still there. Sila did not get an assist. That was in Diade, sorry. Sila, could he give us trouble? I don't know. It's a 30-year-old Senegalese, 6 foot. Depends how fast he is, because if he's fast, that's gonna give issues to the four back, just because, or the back four, because a tall, fast striker reminds me of Sadiq from Almeria and now Real Sociedad. I think he's still in Real Sociedad, and he was giving us nightmares. So if he can play in that way, that's crazy. Meanwhile, us, when it comes down to Real Madrid, we have to make a stamp. We gotta hit the table. Why? Because the first game against Mallorca, I was disappointed, not because we didn't win, but because of the way that we played. And we need to make sure to take all those ghosts out of the way, because the fan base online is really already over-exaggerating, overreacting over the whole thing. Me personally, when I see the people here in Spain, when I see the people here at the stadium, when I see the Real Madridistas, by Real Madridistas I mean the ones that go to the stadium, they're not too preoccupied, but at the same time they were like me, like they were like, that was some bullshit ass performance. Like, why did we even let that happen? Why did we not play to our strength and everything? Like, why couldn't we break them down? And break them down doesn't mean scoring goals. Why couldn't we like truly have chances? Like, that's really the problem. Because there's a difference between drawing and the goalkeeper going crazy, to drawing because you never had like a true chance besides the one for the goal. And Muriqi, shout outs to him, like I said. So we're gonna play with Courtois in the back. We're gonna go Carvajal, Rudiger, Militao, Fran Garcia, because of the Farlan Mendy red card situation, which still pisses me off. We're not gonna have Jude Bellingham for the rest of the month, so we need to make sure to think about this for the future. Supposedly today it's gonna be Modric. I don't want to see the 4-3-3. I think we're going back to the diamond formation, and everything's pointing out that Rodrygo is going to play as a 10, which I will be ecstatic if that's true, because that will mean Tchouaméni will play the pivot, the CDM position. We'll have Valverde going box to box on the right side, and then either Modric, Arda Güler, or my preference, if it's not Modric, it's not Arda Güler, it's Dani Ceballos, because I think Dani Ceballos his profile is made more for that side, for the center mid position, just to control the tempo and set a momentum or tempo like Toni Kroos used to do. No way somehow am I comparing Ceballos to Toni Kroos, but like his profile is about the same, so he could control the game and give us that regista, that tempo of like when we need to attack, when we need to control it and everything. Then up front, the front three that we all expect: Rodrygo at the number 10, and then Vinicius on the left, Mbappe on the right. And they're going to be fluctuating and everything. That's what I feel will be the one that makes the most sense. If we're going to be adamant and go for the 4-3-3, then you do put Modric in the midfield, or Ceballos, and then you put Arda Güler on the right wing. Why? Because we need a player that stays on the right wing. We need a player that's left-footed, that cuts in. That's why the whole argument, if you have seen it, about, Saka would start Real Madrid on the right wing position over Rodrygo. Yes, that's the whole reason why, because he's left-footed and he plays his best at the right wing. It's like say, Rodrygo will start over pretty much every left winger in the Premier League. That's why, because his position is the left wing. It's just we happen to have the two players, Mbappe and Vinicius, that would start over Rodrygo at the left wing no matter what. So we need that type of profile on the side, on the right wing, to cut in and everything. Overall, what is my prediction after all that being said? I feel like we're going to destroy Real Valladolid. I feel like the players and Ancelotti himself is just mad about everything that happened. So I could easily see us win by 4, 5, or even 6 goals at home, just to like appease everyone and just remind everyone, just like, hey, that was a fluke. That's not how we play normally, and this is how we're gonna be playing for the rest of the season. Let me know in the comments what you think, but I do feel if I was to call the goals, Mbappe is gonna score in his first game in the Bernabeu. Like that is almost a guaranteed, and Vinicius is gonna assist. I don't know who's gonna score and assist, but I know Mbappe is gonna score, and Vinicius is gonna assist or score. Rodrygo might get a goal just because he's gonna play at the 10, and that's his better position. Like if it's not left wing, is the behind the striker position, and then let's say Valverde gets a goal, Mbappe gets two, Vinicius gets an assist and a goal, and Rodrygo gets a goal. I think that adds up to like 5 goals. So overall, that is my prediction. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, we will see. Oh, by the way, I'm not gonna be going to this game. I'm gonna be going to the Leganés game, which is here in Madrid, and one of my friends was able to get tickets, so he invited me. So I'm gonna be going to that game. In case you're wondering why I'm not gonna be streaming the whole Real Madrid game, but as always, I will record my experience to the game and everything. If you're excited about that, let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you're new here, drop a like, leave me your predictions, and yeah, until next time, peace, a la Madrid.